Hi, I'm John Emmett. It's the penultimate day, that's a difficult word after a long day on the water, at the Radial European Championships. This time I'm joined by Paul. Paul's from the Netherlands and quite obviously sailing the men's championships. So a more formal introduction.
So I'm Paul Hameeteman from the Netherlands, and I'm sailing the Laser Radial. Now the men's. I'm still youth, so I wanted to do the under 19, but it got cancelled. So last minute, we arranged that I could come here.
Well, very pleased to see you. What was your warm up for this regatta? I think things were going quite well.
Yeah, it was going quite well. We had Kill Week, and I won it, and same for the national championship. But the build of the last few weeks towards this event weren't perfect because we hadn't planned it. But it's good to be racing, better than nothing.
Of course, very pleased to be racing. The thing I will say is the Open Week that had some of the top girls in. It was the Open Week, so they had the Olympic full-time sailors. So that's really something to be pleased of. So where did you think you were racing before you came to Poland? Where was the under-21s?
In here, in France.
So a little bit different. You can see I'm all suited and booted. It's a little bit different, more Northern Europe up here in Poland. And the conditions pretty different here as well, I guess.
Yeah, super tricky racing. At first, it's super cold, so that makes everything a bit more hard. And just super shifty, pressure is moving pretty different than on some other locations.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say this as an Englishman, but we've had mainly southerly breeze recently, so it's been offshore super shifty. Tomorrow is going to be northerly, wet and windy, and I'm told that's typical Dutchman weather as well as the Brits. They always joke me. So you looking forward to tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow will be a good day, I guess. Big breeze, just like in Scheveningen, where we trained most of the time, so it will be fun.
And the series so far, we've had 10 races. We've had or we'll have two discards by the end of the series and two races forecast tomorrow, scheduled tomorrow. What's your strategy and what are you thinking?
I think just hike my ass off, really.
Welcome to laser sailing. Yeah, that's always a good strategy. Yeah.
Yeah, so just play it safe on the starts and just use my boat speed because I know I'm pretty fast in these conditions, so trust on that.
And I think probably the waves will be very different tomorrow because we've got an onshore breeze. I do wonder, looking behind me, it may make the launching and recovery a bit more difficult, but perhaps that's not something to worry too much about. What does your forecast say for tomorrow? Mine's saying it could be really, really windy later.
Yeah, in the morning not that windy, but it builds towards the end of the day. But I think last start it at 4, so we should make it before the really big breeze comes in.
Yeah, I mean, I think the race committee's done a fantastic job of getting the races in, considering the forecast we've had, and it's been a pretty quick turnaround. In fact, after the first day, some coaches suggested a slightly longer break for their sailors to have something to eat and drink. Um, I've asked this question a lot, and usually people say they don't know. But what's your plans for the rest of the winter in this time of great uncertainty?
Yeah, to be fair, I don't know. Now, first after the championship, take some time off and relax a bit, do a bit of schoolwork, and then make a plan for next year. But it will probably be some standard sailing and some radial sailing.
So how much do you weigh if you're considering moving into standard? Do you see that as a switch or a transition? Because it's something that I was going to say everybody has to make. I never made it to standard size, but despite trying. So what's your plan?
Yeah, I'm around 74, 75 kilos right now, so it's still a few kilos more, but but I'll go in the gym. Yeah, I'm still 70 years old, so I have one more youth radial year if I would want. So I still have some time to make the transition and train on the kilos in the gym.
Perfect. Well, thanks very much for your time. Wishing you all the best tomorrow and for the rest of the season.
Thank you, John. I would like to thank Hike Beast for the amazing video, and I would like to do an SO naar 101 NTT.
I
Thank
have
you.
no idea what that means, but thank you very much.
Thank you.